El-zakzaky, our leader.
If you kill me, I die a hero. If you kill me, I die a hero. The story of Hussein has been my mirror. You have killed enough to put me in sorrow. I have paid enough to come back tomorrow. You can make me cry, but I'll still defy. I will speak up for my leader, El-zakzaky.
No surrender, no surrender. I will
Never give up, Mr. Soldier. If you kill me, you kill your brother. I'm also a citizen of Nigeria.
But for now, we had the new information we had. It was on the 8th of August 2018. We saw an anonymous release. It was anonymous because there was no name of the author. It was distributed in various places in here in Abuja and other places, and we pick it. And it was the person he says is one of the security agents in Nigeria, one of the DSS in short, and he exposed the secret of the DSS, that the plan of the DSS, they plan to use hoodlums and kill our leader Sheikh Ibrahim El-zakzaky during on their way to court, either on their way to court or any medical place for his medication. The public should know that should anything happen to the Sheikh in his detention where they are keeping him, Muhammadu Buhari and Mr. Babagana Mungunu should be held responsible for whatever happened to the life of Sheikh Ibrahim El-zakzaky. It is clear that they went to his residence to kill him in 2015 and it was failed. Burute said it to somebody, reliable source, that Burute said that they were given an assignment and the assignment has failed. This assignment fails due to their inability to kill Sheikh Ibrahim El-zakzaky. He said it. So Brute has failed. Now they are using other security agents to kill Sheikh Ibrahim El-zakzaky. This is a serious case. Using hoodlums on their way to either court or medical center for treatment. They will kill him, attack the convoy, kill the Sheikh and the security forces that are escorting him, so that they will get whom to be blamed for killing the Sheikh. We ran down to Human Rights Commission. We submitted that complaint here with you, sir. On the 3rd of January 2019, we saw a letter, a document written by the Department of State Security Services. Department of State Security Services. They wrote this letter and they distributed it to various security agencies, telling them that this movement is planning for a violence protest in alliance with what they call Islamic State of West African Province to disrupt 2019 general election. On the 25th of January, also 2019, we received a letter written by we saw a letter written by National Security Advisor in person of Mr. Muhammad Babagana Mungunu. He wrote this letter to the Inspector General of Police, telling him that the Islamic movement is planning to raid the detention facilities across the country during the 2019 general election. We called for a press conference last week. We exposed it, and on Friday last week, we had an information from a reliable source that these authorities, they plan to kill Sheikh El-zakzaky using hoodlums in the place where they are detaining him during the election. We submit a letter to European Union, United States of America, British High Commission, and United Nations. We wrote this complaint, we submitted it to them to know that this is what we had. And should anything happen to Sheikh Ibrahim El-zakzaky, President Muhammadu Buhari and the National Security Advisor should be held responsible for that. That is why we are here with your own copy to submit. We appreciate your efforts. We appreciate the way you receive us all the time. Whenever the followers of Sheikh come to this commission, the commission duly receive us honorably.
The National Human Rights Commission has received your complaint, and just as we have been receiving all the complaints that you have been bringing to the commission, So we have been working on them. We are also going to work on this one. So we will carry out all the necessary investigation, and we will communicate whatever the outcome of what we are doing to whoever has signed this letter. Then on behalf of the commission, so I want to enjoin the members of IMN to remain peaceful, so in your protest. So peace is very important. So without peace, we cannot carry out our normal business. And without peace, it will be very difficult to be able to protect the human rights of every person. So we will continue to work together to ensure that any issue of alleged human rights violation is addressed, and appropriate steps are taken to ensure that the human rights of every person is protected.
El-zakzaky. We are all zakzaky. We are all zakzaky. We are all zakzaky.